Good morning, y'all. It's currently 5:53 in the morning. Um, I usually wake up around this time to run, and in quarter life fashion, I'm training for a marathon. So like, what else is there to do when you're having a quarter life crisis? So yeah, I mean, in the mornings, as much as I want to just stare at the ceiling and just think about my life, which I do sometimes. Sometimes I just get up and go get it and go run. So, yeah. Like I said earlier, what is the best thing someone can do when having a quarter life crisis? Well, basically, the best thing you can do is train for a marathon. So, today, we got a 3.5 mile run. We're about to start here soon. We're about to fill up, get some of this Gatorade endurance feel in our body and get to it. 3.5 is pretty easy. We're still like 5 months out from the marathon, so we still got a lot of time to train. Anyways, but yeah. So I'm using an app called Runna to like help me train for my marathon. So yeah, today, as I said, I used to have a light 3.5 mile run at a conversational pace. So really, that means like 10:50 a mile and above. I usually try to like beat that a little bit, but yeah, I've been dealing with an injury too, so like to my Achilles. So hopefully, this run goes well. I ran like 7.5 on Sunday, and it really hurt my Achilles like bad. So hopefully things aren't too terrible. I'm a little worried. But yeah, we're gonna try my best. I've been rehabbing it, so hopefully things go well. Alright, y'all, now we're on the way to work. We got a 45-minute commute to the Excel factory, the grand emporium of Excel. I don't even know, but I'm an accountant, so yeah. Time for a fun drive. I tried with you. If I ain't in a bank, then I'm on the plane. Made a little gas station trip, had to stop, get a little Red Bull, caffeine for the day. Alright, y'all, I just got to work. When I'm like talking about like being in a quarter life crisis, like this is like where like the thoughts of that like start happening, right? Like, I pull up. First off, I want to say like I despise traffic. Like that's just, I hate traffic. I deal with it every day. It sucks. But, past that, it's like, what am I doing? Like, I literally ask myself that. Like, what am I doing? Who am I? Do I want to do this? Do I want to be an accountant? Do I want this to be my life forever? And it's like, these questions cross my mind, and then I try to think about like what do I want to do, and it's a lot. So I get confused. It makes me feel like a bit angry, a bit sad. But I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's just me being honest. I feel lost a lot, lately, especially lately. So I'm trying my best to figure it out. And yeah, time to go to work and clock into the bad posture factory. It's lunchtime for me. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat. I have zero clue. I've been trying to eat cleaner though, so something just more healthy, easy on the stomach. But yeah, you know, usually around lunchtime, I'm not gonna lie, I have like other thoughts, like other just weird shit, like you know, I start thinking about purpose. I start thinking about things like, am I doing enough? Could I be doing more? It's not like I want more, right? It's not that I like want more money or more car or whatever, you know. It's more like, what more could I provide to the world? Like, what more could I do? Can I do more? What value do I provide to the world as an accountant? Is there much value there? And like, there's much value to the company, right? But what about to the world as a whole? And then I started thinking about things like, oh, you know, like, you're so smart. You know, I went to one of the best business schools in the world. What if I applied that to like being a doctor, you know? And then, which I truly believe I could do. And then I think about what kind of value does a doctor provide to the world? And it's a lot more value than an accountant, you know? So I'm always thinking, am I doing enough? Could I be doing more? You know, what's my purpose? And yeah, these things like always on my mind lately, which has been causing me to like just be in a weird state of mind, you know, I'm honestly a bit depressed. But I think as I grow in this, as like a 24-year-old, this time of my life, that this is gonna build like a lot of character and help me develop as a person. So I think it's the most important thing. And yeah, so anyways, let's go get some lunch. All right, y'all, finally got back from getting lunch. We got noodles. Hey. All right, y'all, finally off work. Good old 8-hour shift at the Excel factory was, yeah, it was all right. But we still got a lot to do today. We got a meal prep, we gotta go to the gym. I got a bunch of new like samples of like designer clones that I gotta see and test out and stuff. So we got a lot to do still. Meal prepping takes forever, so it's gonna be a long day. But I think I'm gonna be all right, but yep. All right, y'all, so we made it to the gym. I'm with my boy Ange. What's up? Literally like my best friend since 2nd grade. We've been living together for like the past 2 months, but he's a swole body. Show him how it's done. You know, ex beast ass wrestler, ranked, I don't know, insane stuff. So I lift with him. You guys know my Achilles is bothering me, so we're hitting chest and tries. As we say, we're gonna try to reverse the psychological damage that women do to us through this lift. So that's what we're gonna try. Alright, y'all, I just finished at the gym, on the way to the grocery store. You know, I was watching this Chris Bumstead video today, and he mentioned something that I think's like really important, and honestly, like, it hit home with me, and I think it would hit home with a lot of people just in general. But basically what he said was that if you're feeling lost, or if you're feeling like you don't know what to do, you don't have any hobbies, like you're kind of just in a weird zone where you have no idea what's going on, have no idea what you want to do, or like if you're like, you know, in that kind of zone, which I think a lot of people my age are. I mean, I feel that way sometimes. But he said that going to the gym was like a great step in the right direction, and I completely agree with that. Like the gym, you know, I feel down a lot, but you know, at the same time, like the gym helps with that so much. The gym helps me, you know, it just helps me out a lot. And you know, I just want people to know that, like, if you are feeling the way I feel, or if you're just feeling, you know, just down, lost, I think you should go to the gym. I think everyone should go to the gym, because it helps so much. It actually, you know, releases endorphins. It does a lot of good things for you. So yeah, I would say if I had any advice to give, if you don't go to the gym and mentally you aren't doing well, maybe just try to go to the gym and see how you feel after. And I think to a lot of people, how it makes you feel would be a big surprise. Anyways, let's go grocery shopping. Or something that not many people know about me, but I really love cars. Like, and like there's this sweet, super sweet matte black It's a Mustang, old as shit, but it's super sick. Like, look at it. I love all cars. Like, I mostly like, you know, Europeans, but, you know, old schools, collector vehicles are like, you know, I think they're awesome. Got our beef, ground beef, 93.7. Got our bell peppers, orange and yellow, no green today. Got our potatoes. And we got our onions, so we're done. Real simple. We're about to meal prep. We have everything. Got the potatoes, the beef, the onions, the bell peppers. So yeah, time to cook, time to chef it up. All right, let's just keep it as she has no idea what to do on a cruise because you know what happened last time. My dad's cutting my onion for me.
You don't want all this onion, do you?
He's a nice guy. I'm so drained right now, brother. I'm out of it. I went so hard at the gym, I'm fucked. All right, so I finished the meal prep. I had my whole family's in the kitchen just This is what's going on while I'm cooking, you know what I mean? So anyways, we finished, so let's view the meals. Not necessarily like the best looking meals, but hey, they are good. They are good, they do get my macros. All right, that's the end of the video. That's a day in my life. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm exhausted. As you can tell, my life is not that interesting. It's pretty boring, but I hope you guys took all the like topics I talked about, you know, the deeper topics. I hope you guys take that and that helps you out and you guys can, I don't know, make you feel better because you guys aren't alone. Everyone's going through shit, you know what I mean? Anyways, peace.